Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Sam Houston's will have some work to do after that short return. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Now on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Rousseau. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll put the tight end in motion. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Bearcats are on the move. Wide out in motion. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Feeling some heat. And they got him for the sack.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves them with 2nd and 20. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Kansas offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Now the play fake. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw on second down. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty will be declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the offense on first down. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, running back on the move. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Finds his man in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Booker. Tackled after picking up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's open on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Quick release by the QB. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly. And the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him, I got him. No, well, that was good.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nebraska. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give out of the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Gonna run it. It's best. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Quick handoff. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Ball in the air, intercepted. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sam Houston. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Moves around to clear up the vision. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Jayhawks racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Schaefer.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved, get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires and picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's best. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Jayhawks look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. You just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wants to throw. It's Emmanuel. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bearcats! What a grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll open the second half with a run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts, just went right past him and picked up the first down. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Quick strike complete. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Garrison. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Bearcats are flying down the field.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The incompletion on 1st down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. It's a draw. Hard running there. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, give on the inside.
Holding, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it on the outside. It's Gilliam. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'll keep it on the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Looking to throw, it's Emmanuel. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Motion from the offense. Going to the ground. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, the ground game. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the right. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You've got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
First down for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Emmanuel. It's complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete! Touchdown, Kansas! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, This game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Back to throw, it's Emmanuel. Got his man on the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Completes it in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sexton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And this to tie us up in the final minute. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, and he knocks it off the post.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.